Mickey Mouse enacted prima nocta and had sex with my wife.
What's prima nocta? Oh, that's a Braveheart thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was the...
That was the king gets to have
dibs.
sex with your wife before you.
Can you... Imagine that was a thing. United States.
Oh, dude. The president would have been assassinated like 30 times. Like,
Yeah.
more than that, like, I bet. Like, if you allowed guns and also the president has to have sex with your wife, we would probably go through the entire cabinet until it's like Jim, who owns the hardware store, is now the president.
And he's not really that into it.
He's like, you know what? Have it your way. You can have sex with your wife.
This isn't really my thing. Instead, can I just have, like, your first Slim Jim?
Yeah. And
Sold.
then you just, like, you just stab him. Just like, no!
Like, that would be the thing that sets me off. No!
Here's my wife. Please don't take my Slim Jim.
My wife's just like,
Please.
Understandable.
Please don't do it.
Like, do not touch his Slim Jims.
You just start ugly crying. Just. Like,
Gosh.
like one of those silent cries, but you can only manage like a small squeak.
Gosh, I forgot these cars are a nightmare. They got, oh no, now they got the zoomies. Oh, thank good. Oh, the perfect
know, you
shot
died.
of me hit the end.
Oh, thank goodness. I died.
I think I can do better in this one now. Apparently, I did the math. I've done about 2.5 to 3 hours of just killing things off stream just for synthesis items, and I've only gotten like a quarter, if even that, of all the stuff that I need, just because certain monsters on this world will drop stuff that are on other worlds, and every world has a specific heart list that drops stuff. So like, well, I might have done a lot of grinding for nothing, but a cool thing is you don't have to worry about it taking up space in your inventory, because when you go to the Moogle shop and you hit synthesize, they'll take whatever you have and they'll just add it to that, so they'll keep all of it.
You know,
So I have like 99 of some of the stuff.
I did a report over all the things that God is against God, like things to do, like lying, stealing, killing.
Okay.
A whole report over it. I guess you can call that my synthesis.
You're I thought you were getting real for a second. I was like, oh wow, you did a paper on this?
Yes.
Okay. That's synthesis.
My synthesis.
Oh. Okay. Oh, double score mode. Awesome. I need my ow. Pushing! I'm okay. And because I'm using this Keyblade, it has an ability called Item Boost, which makes all of my items heal or restore 50% more than normal. And the potions and high potions and whatnot in this, instead of just you heal 30, you heal 60, it's you heal 40% of max health and 60%. So it actually sort of scales with you no matter what your level is. So Item Boost makes it, gets 50% more, it make it 60% healing and 80% or something like that, which makes me so happy because I need healing this early in the game. I hope I can at least get through this cup, just because I know like it'll be somewhat easy-ish on the worlds, but the cups are the actual sort of hard stuff. And this is the first one, so it shouldn't be hard, but I struggled a bit last session.
This is probably my favorite time of the year because all of our utilities are at a lower cost.
Oh, you don't have to do heating or
Cooling, like, I mean, we just
it's kind
have
of in
it.
the middle.
We have it set at like 75 cooling, so most of the day it stays below that. So
Yeah.
it doesn't energize our unit at all, which
That's
means
good.
we use less power. And then like hardly any gas. I mean, our gas bill just comes from us taking hot showers.
Yeah, I've been taking colder showers just because it's better for my skin, because I hate eczema.
I've been taking hot showers because, dude, even though I had to do it for a couple weeks, I thoroughly despise cold showers.
Yeah, I have to force myself. Now I've just I do lukewarm to cold now. That's how I get through it.
It is funny how, like, I figured out that I just had to psych myself up before I take a cold shower.
I
like,
had that too.
Before I walk into it, like, I have cold water on my feet, and I'm like, oh, God. And then just right before I walk in, I have to...
Come on. Come here.
I have to do that.
Doesn't even get you.
I have to get my adrenaline pumping.
Gosh, I don't think I have EXP, or no EXP equipped. I'm not seeing them just pop up here. Maybe I don't get XP from cups. I'm gonna have to check my abilities after this, because I'd like to earn XP from story battles. Oh, this isn't. Never mind. Okay, I was saying this isn't the worst.
Oh, it actually sounded like... it sounded like Donald died.
Oh, he did.
He was like, ah!
Yeah, and this one instead of just ah, like he actually sounds like he's on his deathbed. Just
it sounds like he gave his final breath of just ah.
Oh gosh. Don't hit the ground. They'll shoot stuff at me. Ow. Okay, there we go. I've made it. Give you a little bop. I like how each Keyblade in this has like a certain trail that it leaves behind as you swing.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
And there's one that's like made of like, it's like a fire boosting one, and whenever you like swing it, it leaves like a really cool like red. Almost looks like a trail of flame. These Leon, Yuffie, and like the Final Fantasy hitters, they're actually easier to fight in this game. Which I think is kind of weird because like every other aspect of combat is much more difficult.
Speaking of Leon, it gives me... Matt sent me a little video on Instagram of like a dude playing Resident Evil 4, and there's a guy with like a bat or something. He comes running up to you and Ashley swings. Leon ducks, and then the dude just straight up baps Ashley across the face, and she just like goes down. And then I just told Matt, like, it never fails to make me laugh every time. Like, she just gets wrecked. I'm like, that's what you get. That's what you get.
Yeah, there's no love lost between you and Ashley.
Like she was a lot better in the remake.
Yeah.
She was not as annoying at all.
Oh,
but then sometimes you're still like, Ashley, stop. You feel like anytime I get like annoyed by her, I always think of like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Whenever Will is annoyed at Ashley, and he just has that like spaz, and you're just like, Ashley.
Oh yeah, a little wiggle, yes.
Just, yeah.
Well, look at all those things that I farmed for.
A dark gem.
Like some of these, like you have one, and there's others like, congratulations, you got 75 of them.
Yeah.
I think I did like all the achievements in like the synthesis store. Like some is get 30 of this, 30 of this other thing, and I did that in like 2 hours. But that also might be just because it unlocks more, like the further you get. But if like that was all of them, I'd be like, oh gosh, I did this already. We'll go back to our old place. Falcon level 5. How do you minus 3 what is the
Still haven't seen that movie.
I guess the -3 means I move slower on that left thing. But I got more shooty things. They do more damage. I guess Falcon is the one that's like, alright, you can hit things hard, but you'll die quickly. Whereas, like, the Gummy Ship is the middle, and there's one called Invincible, which is, like, all health and, like, nothing else. I'm not sure why you use that except for on like some missions on this where it's just like survive, get through this.
There's a lot of geometry in this here Disney space.
Yes.
A lot of like sharp edges and almost cubic things.
Yeah, a bit rudimentary, but at least feels like, oh, I'm flying through a something instead of just, oh, empty space. I forgot about this thing. I can only shoot whichever one of its things comes loose. There.
Does that thing live there?
You know what? I want to say
It's traveling by wheel.
It has to live there. Oh, it's gone already.
And it's you.
I didn't kill it.
It has lived on that thing of shapes for thousands of years, and you just caused it to be lost into the cosmos.
Oops. But if like later, it's just like I'm here. There we go. I'm getting all the good things. Now, if only I can get this up to 30. I'm on 7. There we go. No shoot, only things. Dang, I'm really taking damage. Not to health, just my score. So each time I get hit, it drops my score level 1 lower. Which, gosh, that sucks. Eventually, I'll get like a better ship that just like destroys everything on screen. But until then, Falcon is pretty good for killing stuff. Do I get to 10 at least? There we go. That's something. Yeah. This feels easier than the last one that I went through. I had to destroy a ship. Well, I guess even that one was kind of easy. It just floated around a ship and shot at me instead of stuff going everywhere. Oh god, it's back!
I wonder if there's a Kingdom Hearts portion of Disney World or Land.
Gosh, I hope so. That'd be so happy. Oh, it floats. Wonderful. Alright, come back. Let me shoot more stuff at you. Keep going. What if I can kill you with just the lasers instead of just the regular guns? Although I might be too weak to actually kill this right now. Because eventually it just goes away. Oh, I actually got it. And it dropped some stuff. Oh, up to level 15. Yes! Oh well, that's the end of it. I got up to treasure level 15? Whatever it is, 15.
So, I mean, there might be some Kingdom Hearts things in Disney World, but not really an area. They might have like a.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And you know, some of the characters might walk around, like Sora might walk around.
That'd be cool.
We can't go to Disney World now.
No.
Because I have a Disney Plus account. He can go fuck himself. You hear about that?
Is it back? All right, it's back.
Oh shit. Okay.
For if we crapped out before Garrett said that, it was Knights of the Old Republic. That was the one.
So a woman died,
Sad.
and the husband was trying to seek compensation for their deal. And I'm reading the AI overview of Google. In August 2024, Disney dropped its claim that a widower's agreement to Disney Plus terms and conditions prevented him from suing over his wife's death.
Aw.
This was at Disney World, Orlando, one of the attractions.
One of the Disneys.
I thought that was kind of weird. I think they ended up paying him.
Oh, that's good. Oh, so now you'll actually see, like, the trees. Yep, that's in the movie.
He only has 4 fingers and a thumb. Or three
Correct.
fingers and a thumb. He has 3 fingers. Count! He has the wrong amount of appendages.
That would be so funny.
Look at it!
You're right. It'd be so funny if you were like, if I were like, yeah, that's the number, and you're like, what? And you look at your hand.
He has a nose.
He has a bone nose. I don't remember that.
You jumped in there.
Why are you saying whoa?
You could have prevented that. So he has wings. Does that indicate that he can fly?
He feels like it sometimes. Maybe it's because of Wonderland. Not Wonderland, Neverland.
I like how Goofy just has one giant bolt in his head.
Fits, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And Donald actually also has no torso. It's just nothingness.
How have you been, boy?
I guess we follow Zero.
They're also talking to a fucking dog.
We have Goofy.
He's very well established that he can talk.
He's a different dog. Do I have any... Oh, for a minute I thought Autolint was equipped. I was going to be like, no! Maybe if we talk over it, we won't get copyrighted. There you go, Garrett.
Maybe if we yell loud enough, we won't.
Maybe if we disrupt it, yeah.
Maybe we can sue Disney if you or I die in their land or world.
Maybe, probably.
What's that for?
James, would you sue Disney if I died in their land?
Yeah, if I was with you, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, he has a garbage can on the back. Is that the engine? Or just what he keeps the gifts
This is
in?
what he keeps his gifts in.
It's a coffin. It's a coffin that he's sitting in.
Donald and Goofy.
Wait, in Nightmare Before Christmas, does he have to take the place of Santa?
Yep.
Merry
He kidnaps
Christmas.
Santa and takes his place.
Don't you mean Happy Halloween?
It's pretty, it's wild.
From Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King.
But the thing is, he tries to do Christmas
Forgive
according
me,
to
I'm in a Christmas
his
mood.
values
You
for
see, I'm running the
Halloween.
show again this year,
So, like, the gifts
but I
he
need
gives are, like,
Santa
really
Claus
scary
blessing, so I'm
ones.
off
Oh.
for
Because that's what they do in
Christmas
Halloween Town. They give each other scary things.
Sandy Claus.
And it, like, scares the shit out of all the kids. One of them, like, gets, like, a snake and it tries to eat him.
now. Aren't these decorations
It's so
wonderful?
funny.
This year, Halloween Town's going to
I love how they have the
Christmas
treasure
too.
chests that you can unlock just in the
But
cutscenes.
first,
Oh, yeah.
we have
Just
to
like how the
visit Santa.
Trinities were in the
She's working
cutscenes
on
of the
something
first
no
game, which
self-respecting
sort of
Santa
like
Claus can do
took
without.
me out of
Come
it, but at
along,
the same
I'll
time, like,
show
yeah,
you.
why wouldn't those be there? Those are
Halloween
actual
Town
things in the
Christmas.
world.
I think Tim Burton is he's a pretty cool cat.
Yeah, I like his
He-
hair.
He manages to
Wanna go check it out?
put all these like really dark themes into kids movies and stuff.
I wonder if it's like
Come on, hurry!
Junji Ito. He's like a really big like horror.
Oh, he was that one's like cosmic horror and
Yes.
shit like that. He's like the Japanese Lovecraft.
And there's like him and I don't know if it was this person, but I'll just say it for whatever. Like the Studio Ghibli guy. who like in some things like tries to do happy things. Like in real life, like he's like really depressed. But Junji Ito, when you see him, he's like a very happy guy. So that makes it seem like he's getting all of that out in like a constructive way.
Yeah.
So like it's not eating up at him.
I mean, look at Robin Williams, a guy who
yeah.
brought a lot of happiness into the world, who was actually quite sad on the inside.
Yeah, maybe he needed to let it out, but he didn't want to or thought he couldn't. That's a scary thing of feeling like you can't say what's going on in your head or your heart,
Yeah.
and it just starts to eat you.
Hey, this is way too heavy.
Drop it on someone's foot.
You do, and you'll be sorry. Now bring it over here.
I'll have your ass in my hands, and then everyone looks at him like, what?
I'll send you to hell.
Gosh, what was it? No, we probably shouldn't talk about it. But like, there's this guy that was like talking about like he's gonna give like these kids a spanking, but each time he says it, it just sounds weird.
Imbeciles, now my experiment
I don't know if it was like in when we were like in group or something, but it was like
Sally,
he kept trying to say something like in a Ned Flanders way of like a nice whatever like innocent way of like the kids need discipline, but the way it comes out saying sounds very creepy, and he's like, no, not like that, and he keeps making it
as
worse.
long as it's ready for
This is in
Christmas.
group?
It might have been something that Connor said or brought up.
Best be off. I've gotta go
Actually, it
get
might have just
Sandy.
been at his
Right
house.
away. Wonderful to see you.
Well, I mean, kids definitely need discipline, though.
But it was like,
I've definitely had my ass handed to me quite a few times by my family.
I think
My
like-
mom was the strong hand. Like, her beatings actually hurt. My dad, it was almost like just a little. That was how hard.
Take that.
That was how hard. He did not want to hit his kids at all. My mom didn't either, but it was like she was like, "You're gonna fucking learn,
The ones
buddy."
who wanted to spoil Halloween and Christmas?
Yeah.
What are they called again?
I didn't really. I got like a
Heartless?
very few spankings as a kid, just because my dad could give me a look in like a harsh word, and I'd be like, "Yes, sir."
Yeah.
Just because like he never like hurt me, but like I had it in my mind that like if I mess up, this is gonna be the time. So that would like keep me in line.
I mean, like if that works, then that works.
Yeah.
You don't need to beat your kids if that works.
It also kind of like
Sometimes you gotta beat your kids. Sometimes you gotta.
it's kind of like spread into my adult life though, which is probably not healthy.
I do find a lot of I see a lot of kids out in the wild, and I'm like, that kid just that
Oh, it's
parent
just
needs to
him. Oh, it's-
slap that kid or something like that.
You look at some kids and you're like, yeah, they
They like my mom would have just like right across the face and told me to be quiet,
you'd have just flown across
and
the
I was like, okay.
Let's save here. I don't think that's a hot take, is it?
No,
The kids getting disciplined. Like, there's some people that are like,
No,
oh,
that-
you're beating your kids.
like there's a too far with beating your kids, and there's a too far with not disciplining your kids.
Please leave Halloween Town at once by order
Oh.
of the mayor.
Because if you don't beat your kids, you're raising bitches.
Where are you? I'm only an
If
elected
you beat 'em too much,
official.
then you can
I
make 'em
can't handle
bullies.
this by myself.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Jack!
So, digest that, world.
Don't beat your kids too much because they'll turn into bullies. Don't baby your kids too much. I would argue at all, unless they're a baby, of course. Or else they just turn into a bitch.
Neither one of those are good.
Nah.
I love how Jack moves. Like he has some place to be.
You want a healthy child that can be kind to others and be able to turn the other cheek.
Give him fruit.
Just kind of, you know, who isn't a bitch. That's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, you've heard me say it a few times. Mama didn't raise a bitch.
Yeah, usually before you do something.
Before I do something questionable. Like when we were at Mel's, and she had ghost pepper salsa.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, Garrett, dip the chip, do not scoop it. And I was like, Mom didn't raise a bitch, so I scooped it, ate it, and I proceeded to die for the next 30 minutes.
I love how that moment of, oh no. That slow feeling of, oh, it's getting worse and I can't stop it.
Yeah.
How is Sandy Claus supposed to relax with all this going on? Nap, 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 nap. That's it, fellows. Sandy Claus needs bodyguards. Are you up to the task? Yes.
Yeah.
What are you looking at Sora for? Yeah, you.
He's clearly waiting on something.
I forgot their little taxi is
What should
just
we
a
bring
tub
along
with
next time?
feet.
A bucket full of caterpillars.
Or something
No,
even worse.
no. Oh,
The tub has toes.
Who's that? Some old hag?
Silence.
oh, smite him.
A witch?
What was that?
Sorceress.
Perhaps you three could be of
Yeah.
use to me. Come along, all of you. I'll show you the true meaning of mischief.
All right, bodyguards. Christmas Town is this way. The doorway is in the woods just past the graveyard.
His teeth. This looks so weird to me. Oh, I also noticed that Lock, Shock, and Barrel, there's like this theory, and it makes sense that all of them are actually dead. And like the reason why Shock, the girl, her hair is sticking all over the place, she was electrocuted to death. The reason why I think Barrel is so like pale under the mask and has like
Because he
black
was
in his
a
eyes,
barrel and was
he
drowned.
drowned. And I think with Lock, someone strangled him.
Ugh.
It's like those three manners of deaths I think were it, but I know like Shock's was like Shock. She was electrocuted. The more you know.
Yeah.
So as a kid I was like, oh, so everyone in Halloween Town is dead. But then there's also like werewolves and witches and stuff. So I'm like, alright, maybe that's not entirely it. Unfortunately we can only go to Christmas Town in this game, but I thought it's kinda cool that they had the other doors too. Yeah.
Here it is, the door to Christmas Town. The spooks of
They go
Halloween
through it.
There's Easter Town, where we can see Jesus Christ on a cross.
Dang, I really wanted to make that joke.
That'd be a depressing town, or it's just Jesus dying.
He's the centerpiece, and there's just a bunny hopping around.
Oh god, that's just all kinds of fucked.
Yeah. Oh, I missed one of the thing. I missed a chest. Now let the vortex take you.
And here's Valentine's Town.
Everyone's fucking.
You might want to put a clothespin on your nose.
Huh. Ah. Now have them land on him. Yep. Oh, they have different outfits. In the original PS2 game, they just looked exactly the same as Halloween Town. This is something that was in the Final Mix HD thing
Donald's a snowman.
with a bucket on him. Oh, Goofy's Rudolph.
And Sora is still he's a Christmas edgelord.
Yeah.
in his workshop.
Where is he? He's over there.
Where is he? I don't know. Maybe that one lit up town right there.
The only thing here. He still has the crazy eyes. Alright, anything? Just a puzzle piece.
The Yuletide Hill.
That made me yawn. Just, a Yuletide Hill.
The
really got me.
Hill.
And this is where all the Heartless try to kill us. Because, you know, Christmas. Oh, I was right. That was a joke.
Here too?
On guard, loyal
Gosh,
bodyguards.
those boxes are one of the most Heartless to fight. Because something different pops out of the top of it. every now and then. The worst one is whenever it's just like a dude with knives that does so much damage. There we go. Now if I can just... Oh gosh, that's the one. I guess I'm high enough level, I didn't die instantly. Now if I could just... There we go, before it actually does something horrible. Oh, but it hit my barrier. Thank you, Donald. You're my boy. You weren't the best at curing me in the first game, but you're doing better now. And while they're doing that, I'll just get this stuff. I think that's all of them. Ow! Dang it, I was really hoping he'd pop out with something. I actually don't know what spell is best with. Donna, let him land, please. Thank you.
Christmas is in big trouble.
Oh, great. Now he only has 3 fingers.
We can't let anything bad happen to Christmas.
That's where Santa Claus lives.
Just keep out. No solicitors, no admittance. Oh, I missed
Is the Tim Allen Santa Claus movies Disney?
I don't think so. But in my heart it is. Especially like the later movies really feel Disney-ish.
Did you come to see if you're on my nice
Those soulless eyes, oh my gosh.
He has no
Your name?
Sora, sir.
no irises.
And his beard is one texture that bends slightly. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is for the
Here
PS2.
you are. Well, according to my list, Sora, 7 years ago, you told everyone you did not believe in Santa Claus.
It's unfortunate. Now you're going to hell.
Yep, here you are.
Am I on
Goofy
your
is,
list
like,
too,
not at
by
all
any chance?
happy.
It's me, Jack.
Goofy just knows that he's...
I'm good. I love how he's like, what about me, Jack? Am I on the nice list? And like, he doesn't get a chance to answer because he's probably not on the nice list.
It's a long story.
Oh yeah, because in the first game, it technically happens before the movie. Before he tries to go and steal Christmas, I think. Whereas like all the worlds in this game, you're kind of playing through the movie stories
Yeah.
in the game. Or at least on your first visit. He has an assembly line. Or at least it looks like an assembly line.
Why do we have to hide?
Ever since Henry Ford came out and came up with his assembly line, I was able to fire all the elves and save money.
Now the children are bleh.
Working for me.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Busted!
Oh, and now we're on fire.
Are you children making a deal with Satan again?
Oh my gosh, they broke a window. He has lips? He has lips?
Shock and barrel.
Not those 3.
I assure you they're not with us.
Well, whatever the case, they've been quite naughty. Catch them and bring them back here. They're going to get a lecture.
I want them alive.
Mr. Claus, I wanted to talk to you about
You're
Christmas.
part of the Spooky Alliance, and you...
I need to see how things are progressing in
I
my
can't remember what
workshop.
the quote is.
And a traitor. Take her away.
Take it away.
I love that. You're part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away. That was so funny.
All right, then.
Like, for the rest of the movie, she's like... "Bruh, bruh, bruh, bruh." But
Yeah.
that one moment, he's just... "Ah, bah, 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 bah."
Yeah. You are part of the Rebel Alliance.
And a traitor.
We still need to watch the fucking VHS tapes, James.
We got them. They're like 3 feet
And I might-
I left.
Panasonic VHS player. It's also a DVD player, I think.
Gotcha!
I hope it's a DVD player.
I hope so.
It's been a while since I've looked at it.
Oh no, that's gonna drill out and try to get me.
I think if anything, we just need to get it off the counter
Yeah,
and put it right there and just go ahead and hook it up.
that'd be nice. Lucid Stone, I think I've gotten those before. So I think each Heartless and Nobody has a common drop and a rare drop, and some enemies share those. Aha!
You know, be the biggest trip having to rewind a tape to get it back to the beginning.
Gosh, that was such like, yeah, this is normal as a kid, and I'm fairly certain my mother at some point when we were watching DVD and like it was the end and I hit stop or whatever, she was like, do we have to rewind it?
Oh,
And like
shit.
that's a method of thinking that like, it sounds like a silly question now, but back then, like, but yeah, you've always had to rewind it.
Yeah. And that
I was so looking forward
put on
to
the phrase
destroying
"be
that
kind,
ridiculous
rewind."
monster.
Yeah, I remember that.
But now
Whenever you're
it's
renting a movie, it's just rewind it to the beginning just so the next guy, whenever they watch it,
No spoilers or whatever.
no spoilers and they don't have to rewind it themselves.
I remember they sold
the magnificent
VHS rewinders, and like one of them was like you'd open it was like a NASCAR car, and you'd open up like the trunk of it to slide the VHS in, and you close it, and then you'd hit rewind, which was on the side, and it was like this whole cool novelty thing of it would rewind faster than the regular VHS player.
Okay.
And where might I
It's like,
find
oh, that's so cool, but superfluous.
Yeah, I was like,
now I remember.
why not just put it in the
Or in
VHS player,
I believe I'll
rewind it
bring
and go
your
do
master
something real
back
quick?
for you.
Because it wouldn't take that long.
That is a good point. I guess that's like for lazy people that forget to do it, and like they might have a day of like, all right, I need to rewind the tapes, and I don't
Right.
want to put each and every one in the VHS.
You also got to think about what kind of slight, and I mean slight inconveniences we get when we already have a solution. We just get something that does it slightly faster.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, that's just the 20 years ago version.
yeah, it made things slightly more convenient.
Or hell, it might even be further back now. I mean, I had a VHS player and stuff back in like 2004, but
Yeah, there was still VHS then.
I feel like a million bugs.
So Maleficent used the magic-y magic to bring him back to life, even though he's bugs. So
Indeed
that would
you
mean that
do,
she'd have to bring a
Monkey.
whole bunch of bugs
Do
back
you
to life.
remember Sora, Donald, and Goofy?
Do I remember them? Ah,
I do, I
oh,
remember
too
them.
much. I'll never forget what they did to me. What was it they did to me?
Squashed you like a bug.
That sounds bad.
Yes, very much so, sir.
That's right. That's one thing I won't be forgetting anytime soon. It's the last thing I remember, and it's the only thing I'll remember until I teach those clowns not to mess
Oh,
with
so he has no
Mr.
memory
Boogie
of
Boogie.
what's happened.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. That's the spirit. And I have the perfect plan already in mind.
I'm glad that you do that. The fact that, like, it's like, yeah, they're talking, but their mouths are just bap, 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 bap. Like, only every so often do they actually have, like, the face mocap movement
Yeah.
of the mouth, and every now and then just goes back to regular.
It seems
like,
he needs
why not
more
do all or
time to
nothing?
recover.
this one's a bap 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 bap, but like 2 seconds ago she was actually moving
Stay here
her.
and keep Sora and the other
Yeah,
Whole
monsters
face.
I never got that as a kid, why they did that with only some. She poofed him.
My heartless will help you, but do not fail me.
It's just like a jungle gym.
Do not fail me, 3 children I just found.
It's alright, they're in prison. That was extreme. Tie him down! Whoa. Oh yeah, I forgot this. It eats them, and it gets different powers based on which one they eat. You know what? I'll do this form. This is much better for magic. And then I can stop him. I thought I could. button didn't work. Oh. Oh, that's just shock. Okay, I thought it was lock. He shoots fireballs. Ow. Let me get up to that, please. No, not that way. Back to the ground. Camera, can you look at the thing, please? Please? There. Oh, it doesn't even hardly reach up there. There we go. Guess that wasn't so bad. There we go. Now he's just him for a little bit. And that he'll eat one of them out of reach. Brad! Oh, that's fire. I'm pretty sure I can just... There we go. I can make him hurt him with his own thing. Oh, it's another... Ow. I can't stop that one. Oh, now he ate all of them. Gosh, that's a good spell. It does so much. Ouch. This is an easier boss. Ow. I say that. Sorry, Donald. My hubris is gonna get a duck killed. I missed. Perfect way to end this. There we go. Flash step. I wonder if that's a finisher. I hope so. If it's what I think it is. Ah!
That was fun.
Let's see if Mr. Octopi is ready. Let's hobble away. Oogie! I forgot his voice already.
Isn't he the one trying to take over Halloween Town before?
That's him, fellows.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready for the trouble. Don't we have enough trouble already? No! He just starts blustering like, please help.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, man.
Just slow walking Santa.
He doesn't even have a wagon. He has a bus. Hello?
This is utter foolishness. I should be getting ready for Christmas.
Is that you, Mr. Santa Claus?
Yes, but please call
Stay away from me, harlot.
Mrs. Claus doesn't like
Of course.
competition.
Mr. Santa Claus, I was hoping I'd find you here. You see, it's very important that you go back to Christmas Town. I'm afraid something terrible is going to happen if you don't.
Well, I am behind on my preparations.
Why is he
All
even in
right,
Christmas
tell
Town?
Jack I'll be waiting for
Oh,
him.
it's because
He
he's
has
going
something
after
to
Lock,
say
Shock, and Barrel,
about
which
Christmas.
uh,
But that's just
broke a
it.
window.
Please, go home and lock the door. And if Jack knocks, don't open it.
There. The large one in red.
I want him.
All I gotta do is kidnap him?
That's right. Lock him up at once. Then begin destroying Christmas Town. That's sure to make Sora and the other fools come running.
And then they're all mine.
Yes. And in the meantime, I'll turn Santa Claus into Santa Heartless.
Are we done?
Shut the fuck up.
I love the way he just waddles towards him like, come here, Sandy! What's wrong, Sally?
Jackie, I'll just get up Santa Claus.
Oh, no!
And he's headed for Christmas Town.
Well, Jack, there's already.
It's like, quite yes, friends. Let us engage in our investigation to find the Santa Claus. You could have just said, let's go. Just, ow. I said we could ignore them and they hurt me. That's a new kind of Heartless. I wonder what they drop. Ah, lightning storm. That will be useful at some point. His butt waddles and clips into the rest of him.
I've done a little redecorating.
It looks kind of nice.
Wait, something's not quite right. I know what it is.
Need a button.
We just need a little more of that boogie flair.
Blah.
I do hope our jolly old friend is looking forward to becoming a Heartless.
Yeah.
Are you still here? Why don't you oogie on back where you came from? You're cramping my style.
I love
Have you
Oogie.
already forgotten who brought you back, you insolent bag of bugs?
Yeah.
Sorry, can't remember a thing.
Very well, you ingrate. You'll rue the day you spurned my help.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Can we go in, please? Oh no, what could be wrong?
That's Santa's house.
And Sally just happens to be there following. Drop more lightning stones, please. Yes. Alright, now we can go. No, I don't want that. Take those and run. Like a tiny little thief. Oh, I don't know how I even missed these before. There we go. Hello?
Oh, shit.
Where did she go?
Oogie!
I think she's dead.
You and I have a score to settle, Jack. Same goes for your little sidekicks.
What are you planning to do with Sandy Claus?
Oh, her leg fell off.
Who? Sandy Claus? I don't know what you're talking about. And why is this roly-poly red guy here? Time to go, Grandpa.
He has no memory whatsoever.
She explodes.
Now.
Mr. Santa Claus!
Hi.
Why, you...
That'll show him. He gets lost. How? Okay.
Magic.
Magic. That boy, Donald.
Did you see the game mechanics now?
Nice view from up here.
Gosh, actually like watching the story in this instead of skipping all the cutscenes to play is just like, oh, I forgot about this and this and this. Sorry, Jack. Surprised it wasn't Donald. Oh gosh, just throwing dice. This should be enough to break it. There you go.
In my school, there was we had a gambling ring around the back of the high school and everything, where dudes were just throwing dice.
Yeah, that is kind of fun.
I still don't know what the rules of that game is. Well, I never really stayed close and watched. But I saw a guy come out with like $100.
Dang.
I was like, holy shit! Like to a high schooler, $100 is a shit ton of money.
Back then, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can't get all of them. One thing I always wanted to learn to play was liar's dice. Like,
Oh, that's a good
like
game.
Dead Man's Chest.
That's a good game.
Or it might have been at World's End. Yeah, that. Because I saw that in Pirates of the Caribbean and I'm like, that looks
It's
fun.
also in the first Red Dead game.
Really?
Yep.
Awesome. That makes me happy.
I don't know if it was in the second one. I think the second one was just Blackjack, Texas Hold'em, Five Finger Fillet made it to both games. Which, did you ever play Five Finger Fillet?
Only a little bit.
So,
I did like learning how to play Blackjack from a video game.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of fun.
Oh, I mean like actual Five Finger Fillet.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that in real life.
I have stabbed my fingers a few times, but I got really quick at it.
Did I? Is there an... Oh, there we go. Okay. Want to make sure to do as many potions as I can before I heal, otherwise that just gets rid of all my MP.
I kind of remember after playing a little bit of the first Red Dead game, I must have been like 14 or 15.
Ah, young boy.
I just had my hand on my TV dinner table, like one of those fold-out tables.
Oh, yes.
And I would just, I had my pocket knife, and I would just...
Go on. Just practice.
It was just going really quick. I didn't ever do any fancy stuff. I did like the very vanilla, like you hit behind your thumb, and then between your thumb and index, behind the thumb, index and middle, behind the thumb, middle and ring, behind the thumb, ring and pinky, behind the thumb, behind the pinky. So it's just
Fairly simple.
very simple. Some people,
Left, left, left.
it's like a... What's that color game called? Is it just Simon?
Yes.
So it's like Bloody Simon. Like some people, like, you have to follow their lead. So it's like,
gosh.
you have to go, like, all of a sudden, instead of doing it that way, it's like, okay, so we're going to start out behind the thumb, and then we're going to go in between the middle and ring, and then we can do a little twirl of the knife behind, and they get really fancy with it.
Dang, I didn't know that, like, you had to do a Simon Says thing with it.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Move center. Sorry. I can just let my boys take care of the Heartless. I'll get the boxes. Oh, come on, let me get it. Alright, there we go. That's the last one. We get a reflect. Heartless face. Dang it. Oh well. I can do it this way. I want it to be cooler, but that's fine. Goofy gets once more. That's actually very good.
He's just bleeding out in front of him.
Don looks way too unfazed.
All right, Christmas is safe again.
Da da da.
There's just a few dead elves face down in the snow.
Perfect.
Oh,
I'd
God.
better get down to business.
Yup, you ought to stick to Halloween and spooky stuff.
Yeah.
Here, it's done.
Wonderful. Why, I love it. Thank you, Sally.
Jack, do you really have to do this?
But I make a splendid Sandy Claus.
Listen here, Jack Skellington.
You listen here,
saved
you
me and
bony
Christmas
fuck.
as well, and for that, I'm very grateful.
Knock it off.
Please promise you won't cause any more trouble. And about that suit, don't even think about taking over for me again.
I just thought you could use a little help this year, Mr. Claus.
I think Santa is a little
Exhausted from
naive.
all the preparations.
Oh.
I wouldn't mind a second chance.
What,
to
thinking
get
that he
this
won't try to do it
Christmas
again?
thing right.
James, if I showed up to the apartment
Can be tiring.
with long hair and, you know, like
The
a,
happy faces of little
like
children
a
may discover
really
the
trimmed
presents I
beard
bought
and
them.
glasses,
Makes it all worth
say I was wearing a blue shirt
Okay.
that was making fun of John,
Okay, I gotcha.
and some jeans,
And you, Jack,
would you be a little concerned?
even shiver with fright.
A little bit, given
Yeah.
how fast your hair grew, but yeah.
Especially with, like, me going like, I'm not dressed like you.
Okay, I gotcha now.
Both have very
You better not take over Christmas as he's dressed as Santa.
Are you planning on taking over? Like,
and yours
no.
to take care of Halloween. So we
Trying something out.
Garrett, I don't even know what you're trying to take over. I'm like, yeah, because there's nothing I'm trying to take over.
know the face of Halloween, Mr. Jackson.
Mind your business.
What's my own fucking business? And I just go straight to your room.
I knock on the door. Yeah?
Garrett, go back to your room.
am.
What the fuck is going on?
That would be so funny.
Of us to do our jobs. Halloween needs your attention, and I
Halloween needs your
Christmas
attention.
needs mine.
Now go away.
Urgently.
You're right. I am the master of terror. And if Halloween has become too
I am the master of terror.
think of something new that'll really make them scream.
Christmaween.
Jack! Oh, Jack!
God, I could kick that guy and he'd die.
I've been looking for you everywhere.
Yes, you probably could.
Just
His head would spin around 3 times.
Without your approval.
So true.
There's a face there that doesn't move when it's not in control.
Well, there he goes.
fuck you, Sora. Stop
Yes,
that
and I've got
cocky
lots of
fucking.
names to
Does he do
check
that in
and
3?
preparations to
I
finish.
only played 3 once. I don't remember.
Ooh.
Is he the keyhole?
No time for joking.
What's this?
Skeleton's the
Festive
keyhole.
for our Halloween needs.
Speaking of keyhole, I have to pee.
Okay. I wonder if it's just his costume. Oh, I guess it just is the costume with Jack in it. Okay. Feels weird because we sealed the keyholes, at least in this world, in the last game, so I wonder what happened.
We better get going.
Before you do, Sora, I believe there's a friend of yours who, if I recall correctly, was the one who told you there's no such thing as Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah.
It was Riku, wasn't it?
He did say that.
Be sure to give him my very best wishes.
I will, but... Do you know where I can find Riku?
No.
Is that your Christmas
but
present?
Don't give up. Remember, if you believe in Riku, you will find him, just as you found me.
Right.
Da, 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 da. Oh, magnet. I don't know that I'll use that much right now. And there's Pluto, in a world that we don't really know. It's Axel. He didn't die. I guess Pluto is stuck there.
Get away from me, Pluto. I'm trying to be edgy.
And so I made a portal just for Pluto.
Maybe waiting isn't good enough.
My thoughts exactly. If you have a dream, don't wait. Act. One of life's little rules. Got it memorized?
Who are you?
Axel. I happen to be an acquaintance of Sora's. Why don't we go see him?
Sora?
Yes. Come with me, darling.
Pluto just bites all their throats out.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so I guess that's giving her the push of
We've got
run,
something in
safety.
common, Kyrie. You and I both miss someone we care about. Hey, I feel like we're friends already.
Hello, the way the dusk is moving. Oh my god.
Just gyrating towards somebody.
Do you want some of this? Stop! She's underage.
Where's Chris Hansen when you need him? Why don't you have a seat, Heartless?
Hey, what is this place?
It's the room between. That's
Not space, but the space between spaces.
the space. The grundle of space.
The grundle of space.
We've said that before.
What, grundle?
The grundle of space.
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe.
I think we've had this joke many times of just like, not space, but the space between spaces. Ah, yes, the grundle.
Oh, I know we've mentioned grundle before. I didn't know we said it then, but that's funny.
He nearly gave us
The fleshy fun bridge of
Yes,
space.
you said that. You said that. My gosh. Please tell me.
Tainted space.
Taint space.
Taint space.
It's back!
Yep, I can see it. It's back again.
Awesome. We can go there. That'll give me... Actually, that'll give me something good to go here. Da, 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 da. Ah, yes. The one texture at the back.
Help! The Sandlot! It's Cypher!
What about him?
Somebody please help us!
Can't you multiply into a
Sounds
bunch
like
of
he's got
yourself?
trouble.
Sounds like somebody's a bitch. Let's go see what's going on.
Let's go see who it is. Can I have the board, please? Thank you. Because there's some treasure chests in here.
It's a different board.
It is. Each world has a somewhat different board. On Port Royal, it's just like a rectangle with wheels. Since it would be like that time of America where they just were like, oh look, wheels. Oh look, board.
I think the origins of skateboarding was some people would take the roller skate wheels off their sisters' roller skates and then just screw them onto a board.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. I like that. No, I need this. Anything over here? Nope. That's bees. We avoid those. That. There's one down here. I'm surprised that I remember where like all the treasure things are, given how long ago I've actually played Kingdom Hearts 2. I thought there was one here. There's not. Yeah. There's one up here. I think. Maybe the other side. No? I thought there was one up here. I guess I'm wrong. Actually, before I go, what new stuff do you have that you can sell? Abbas.
Does any of this stuff show
No.
in the later games? Like if you get a bandana?
Not that I know of. It might in 3, but I don't think so. Which kind of sucks, because...
It'd be a cool thing in 4 if they added that.
Oh, I would love that. There goes all that. Is there another... Those might be the only shops. Where is the... Where's the one of you that sells weapons? Well, I don't see. Alright. To the sandlot. Oh, what do you know? You got your asses handed to you because you tried to use a baseball bat on him.
I'm not feeling so Slim Shady anymore.
I can't stand up. At least you get to fight these boys again. I think if an alright amount of XP compared to Heartless. Where's the big boys? There's the big boys. Oh, it didn't hit him. I'm gonna steal this, suck all you in, then bam. Solution. Eh. Oh my goodness. Ow. I'll just wait for him to do a thing. Oh, that didn't count. Oh, that didn't count either. Alright. I guess I'll just... There. Let's take you and you. Maybe we can take that other guy. That does a good chunk of damage, given it's just reaction command. Ow, 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 ow. There you go. Can I take his... I can't. Take that. Oh, just... Oh, he's too far. There we go. I should use magic more. And now it's just out.
Impressive.
Oh, there you are.
By the way, have you seen a man named Axel? I expect he's here somewhere.
Like I care.
You see, Axel's no longer acting in our best interest.
Is he with the organization too?
Yes.
Actually, Organization 13.
Not a very organized organization.
Don't let your guard down. Axel will stop at nothing to turn you into a Heartless.
Gee, thanks for looking out for us, mister. But I'm sure we can take care of ourselves just fine.
Glad to hear it. Axel aside, it would break our hearts to hear something happen to you.
Hearts? You don't have any hearts.
True, we don't have hearts. But we remember what it was like. That's what makes us
Beautiful
special.
hair.
What do you mean?
We know very well how to injure a heart. Sora, you just keep on fighting those Heartless.
Let's jump in after him.
How come?
I'm not sure, but maybe he'll lead us to the organization's world.
Don't be reckless. Do you want to end up like Riku?
What?
Huh? Is that Riku?
That guy? No.
Hey! Wait!
I love how he just says, you don't end up like this, do you? And Sora's like, alright, drop the plan.
Like Riku.
Hey, how about you get out of my town now? You've caused enough trouble.
Tal's just like,
Get him!
So were you guys not just, half dead?
Hold it.
hold it.
This goes to the strongest guy in Twilight Town.
Just punches him with it.
What?
Thanks, but we don't really need it.
Whoa! What was that? I guess Goofy's the strongest
Yeah.
one. It's like Sweet Sora's legs just. Ah!
If you guys won that strongest guy award, we can tell it's not really working.
It's
I
working.
sure do. Then you better come to the station.
Stop.
Thank you. I'll get a bitch award from somewhere else.
Yeah, you know. Oh, I can't wait to do that fight in a few levels. This is the way to. Well, it's a. That's not really a long or short way to the station. It's just a way. Can I go in here yet? Nope. Well, I guess during certain story moments it won't let me. Any chests? No. Bap. Bang. Hey! Oh.
Hey.
Hey, you guys!
Oh gosh, they're giving each other the look.
Kyrie was really here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she said she was looking for you.
Tell me where she is.
Well,
What a romantic story.
If you stick around, Sora's bound to show up.
yeah, he said he's coming back.
Okay.
What took you so long, Kyrie?
All right, get Chris Hansen.
Somehow, I just knew you'd be here. I tell you, Kyrie, you've got a lot of guts jumping right into the darkness like that.
The alternative was being murdered. What was that? Wow.
Are they even trying?
What was that? I love how Olette is just like, you go ahead and take her.
Yeah, she saw what happened to the other two guys.
It's like he was like a
shit,
foot
I'm not
away.
any better.
Why are you here, Olette? Outsmart him. Or something. His whole thing's fire. Throw water on him.
Kyrie.
You know, I don't feel like the strongest guy in town anymore.
Here, Donald.
Here, Donald.
That'd be
It's
so
not your fault.
I'll accept the responsibility.
Like I can even say that.
Oh, he's having a
Gotta
pity
help
party.
Kyrie.
Oh, darn.
That was close.
Oh, right. At the very beginning, you got one of these as Roxas, I think. And he, like, gave everyone else pieces of it, too. So now you have two for some reason. And Donald gets nothing.
Sora, are you okay?
Huh? What?
That's mine! I feel like that's not even a sphere. It looks like a giant octagon thing. But I guess back then, making something perfectly spherical using polygons is very annoying.
Oh, yeah.
I will never get how these random things are like, alright, this is the thing that opens the keyhole. And, like, no one ever figured this out before.
Maybe it's just like each pinnacle moment to a certain story.
I could believe that, yeah.
What just happened?
The
Like
gateway
with
is open.
Jack Skellington getting the
Kyrie
Santa
and Riku
outfit.
are waiting somewhere along it.
Yeah.
You'd better hurry then.
You coming back?
Promise.
Do I get a new Keyblade? Ah, sunset that never happens. Oh yeah, it's Twilight Town. That's why. Ah, we got it again!
Oh, shit. Oathkeeper.
Limit form.
That was a cool looking Keyblade.
Yeah, I think this and like one other Keyblade besides like Keen and Keel when you start with, are like the only ones that like go between games. All the rest of them are just new.
I told the young Sora to keep defeating the Heartless.
Not the old Sora.
Good.
He's still ornery.
Not only have you the power to inflict pain, you also have the power to plant seeds of doubt in one's receptive heart.
I think everybody has that power.
Yeah.
Sora will soon
Jay.
begin to
The gaslighting master himself. Yeah.
That whenever he'd go, who or what? And then I'm like, I don't want to say it anymore. Because he'll go, asked.
Oh, yeah.
apprehension and move forward.
If he does that, I just kind of keep going and going and going even after he says asked.
Yeah, turn it back on him.
It was the 1920s, Jay.
I remember he told me about how he went on and on about
He
that.
kept trying to convince me that women's suffrage happened in the 40s. I was like, no! It was in the 20s!
Lacks emotion.
Yeah, I remember hearing this story. You got very animated about it.
I was a little inebriated.
Yes, I know. You mentioned that first.
He deserves nothing.
And he just kept saying, like, I thought it was the 40s. It was the fucking 20s!
Oh, I guess I'll go fuck myself then.
Just trying to explain, like, this is what is. I thought it was the King Riku, and now I lost Kyrie too again.
Donald's right, you know.
That's weird. They have that, but they're also speaking, which only happens in the gummy ship.
I don't think this game quite figured out its format.
Yeah, that you're right about that.
Because, you know, like, you know, they have scenes where, you know, you get animated lips and everything. And then, like, a second later, all of a sudden, it'll be the same cinematic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then all of a sudden, it's bap, 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 bap.
I think from Birth by Sleep onward, for the most part, they do mostly like, all right, the lips are moving and doing the thing. Like, the good way.
You're right, Chipper. I wonder what's going on.
What's going on?
We better hurry and check it out right away.
Do we have to? I just go here first. We'll go to Agrabah. Agrabah. Would you give them Indian accents in this? Or because it's like strikes me like Persia or like that area, which is like what I think Agrabah would be. Probably specifically Persia.
I probably point more towards Persia.
Gorge, I wonder how Aladdin and Jasmine
And I don't know
are doing.
Persian accents.
Hey, maybe Riku's with them.
Yeah, I am the king.
The famous Dead Sea Tupperware.
The Dead Sea Tupperware.
It wasn't like the beginning. It's like the famous Dead Sea Tupperware. I've never seen it intact this long.
It held these scrolls. That's also another telling of the Bible or something. Another account.
He is like, famous Dead Sea Tupperware. Listen. Still good.
The shard of Narsil. Still wet. I can't find that meme anymore.
That's your new scam.
Oh no, do you not have it saved?
I didn't have it saved. It was in place of the shards of Narsil was just a soiled piece of tidy whities.
Free as a bird, huh?
Gorge filler, he looks pretty sad.
I want to apologize to Aladdin and Jasmine. Could you guys maybe put in a good word for me?
Sure. We can do that, can't we?
Donald looking so suspicious.
Watch out!
Some neat looking swords.
They look kind of like Kopesh is, which were
Kopesh,
Egyptian in origin, I think. Which looks so cool. And this thing levels up with killing Heartless. And More of them that I can just bap them with the beams. I'd probably kill more with magic. Eh. And this fight is actually timed. Or until I kill X. So I can't technically. There we go.
Where are they coming from?
Is he accidentally saving them?
I mean, for fuck's sake, he's
bumbling around and somehow helped. The tattered rug is always on things like this. Oh, we've been daughters of Iago had to help us. Ain't that right, fellas?
I guess we owe you one. Perfect!
Thank you.
But you have to win over Aladdin and Jasmine yourself. Be on your best behavior. Got it?
Yeah, I got it. Where is Aladdin anyway? Oh, I guess he's got a phone call. I bet you he's at the palace. Then let's go. Alright, now I can actually change my Keyblade. Let's see if Oathkeeper's better. It is better. And form boost, so it lets me stay in drives longer. That's good. Still only have ability ring, and I really don't want to use it. Guard piercing attack on a slightly distant target. But then... Okay, so that closes in on a faraway target. This is a slightly distant. And isn't there another one? It wasn't Flash Step, it was a different one. Dodge Slash. Unlaunches an attack at nearby enemies. I guess maybe just random ones will happen instead of others. What's up? Okay. Alright, well, something's come up, so we're going to have to cut this stream a bit short, but we'll be back on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time with Portal 2.
Portal 2, the co-op. Sorry about that, fellas. Your boys got to get out of here.
Yeah, we all have grown-up commitments we have to do. So we'll see you then. Hope you all enjoyed. And
Catch you later.
Hope you have a good day. Bye. Bye.